All right. Well, we've got about 30 minutes, 28 minutes to the opening bell. And so far, I'm sitting here with no trades yet this morning. I really don't see anything that looks that interesting, which isn't surprising because this is the week between Christmas and New Year's. And it's very common that this is a light volume week as a lot of traders take the whole week off. So while we may see some opportunities, sometimes what can happen like the day after Thanksgiving or on this kind of holiday week is that all of a sudden we do get a burst of momentum and one or two stocks become very obvious and there's a lot of opportunities just on those one or two. It's everyone who's kind of still here focuses on those one or two stocks. Short of that happening, it'll be a slow week. So this morning, do we have one that maybe looks like it could fit that, fit the bill for being that kind of stock that everyone focuses on and goes crazy? I don't think so. ATNF is our leading gapper. It's up 65%. But I'm really not that interested in it. We saw the move on this last week. I mean, it had this huge pop, big sell-off. This stuff is it's just like a bunch of red candles in a row. It's not clean. It doesn't feel safe or easy to trade. So that one right now, I suppose if it got through, well, 223 is a pre-market high. Yeah, I mean, if it got over this pivot of 215, but if it gets over 215 and goes to 223, that's only 8 cents a share. It just doesn't feel like there's a good risk reward on that kind of trade. So the float is fine on it. It's a 1.18 million share float. No issue with the float. It just happens to be lower price, doesn't have a lot of range. It's a little bit more thickly traded. So yeah, that's that. Next one down, HTGM. This one's kind of interesting. So news out on Friday or Thursday, closing a secondary offering priced at like $7 a share. So it squeezes up because it was at $3 a share. So the offering was priced higher. It's still diluting the value of the stock, but it's at a higher valuation, I suppose, based on the 1.3 million shares that they sold. It was a $10 million offering. So anyways, it goes up, pulls back. Sometimes that secondary offering coming in at a higher price can be a bullish catalyst, but it doesn't always work out that way, and it didn't happen to be the case here. So it did go up, but now it's come back down. All right, so that's HTGM up 27%, but pulling back. PTE up 18%. It's a cheaper stock. No interest in that right now. APE. So APE, AMC, not trading this. There'll be some people that are interested in it, but I'm not going to try to day trade this. I think it'll be too difficult. IPHA floats 80 million shares. CEI, 14 million share float, coming back down. So I'm just kind of sitting tight here. Got some snow outside, listening to Paul Simon on my headphones, and not expecting to do a whole lot of trading unless something pops up that looks good. Have a couple ideas for swing trades, but keeping those on the side right now. Not going to do anything right this moment. Someone mentioned ATAT earlier. Yeah, it's not a bad daily chart. It's a blue sky chart. Lacking volume. Float says it's higher. A little bit higher. It's a recent IPO. That's actually not too bad. Not that many shares. Chinese stock. A reminder for those tuning in on YouTube, this will be the last week of the morning show before we go on winter break, which we did last year as well. Won't be any change for Warrior members. Any PT? Yeah, lower price, moving up a little bit. IINN up 10%, so a little further down the gap scan. PEGY, I don't know. I hadn't looked at it in a little bit. Let's see. Looks like it's just sort of selling off. Nothing too exciting. Overall market is was gapping up, has come back down a little bit. Back to a flat open versus the close on Thursday. About 20 minutes to the opening bell right now. Scanners are pretty quiet. We had CEI hit the scans earlier as it went from 293 up to 307. ATNF was a little bit earlier as well. HTGM at 4 a.m. when it hit $6. It's down quite a bit since then. Hit that high of 6, and then now is it under 4. Well, so why I think Ape is hard to trade. Ape is not going to be really a stock, oops, that's going to have most likely enough range to make it profitable for day trading with normal size. Same with ATNF, really. I mean, if you took huge size, 10 cents could be profitable, but these are just have too small of a range. They're very thickly traded. So I just don't expect them to be clean. And then on Ape, you have a secondary issue, which is that uh, people who have been swing trading it with bigger positions can mark it out. You've got more of the swing trading crowd on this because it's a meme stock. So that could create these flushes. And I usually just sort of avoid, right at this point, meme stocks. There was a time where I was happy to trade them, but now isn't really the time. So um, yeah, I kind of leave it alone. AT to AT is a blue sky setup. It's a recent IPO. So it's probably the best looking chart I've seen in a while, but I don't expect it's going to work. It doesn't have a catalyst today that I see. So without news, it's not going to have volume. Without volume, it's not going to break out. So that's my guess. I mean, you know, you never know, but that's my guess. We're not in a market that has just sort of this general rising tide of strong momentum that's going to allow for technical breakouts to really perform well, I think. So focusing on stocks that have a real catalyst is probably going to be a better idea. And if we don't have that, then no trades is better than red trades. So we're coming into a period where, you know, especially on a week like this with lighter volume in between holidays, where we will likely see a few opportunities this week. I expect we'll see some opportunities, but I wouldn't expect there to be the quantity of opportunities that we would see on a normal week. So I think it's going to be the type of week where it's better to sit tight, be patient, and sort of, you know, reserve your risk for when there's something that actually looks like it gives you some reward potential. And that might mean that today's a no trade day, and then tomorrow I might have like two trades, and then maybe Thursday will be a no trade day, and then another couple trades on Friday or something like that. And that would be fine if I only take 3 trades this week, but I have the discipline to wait for good quality setups, and I can make those 3 trades count. I could still have a fine week. But it is important to show up because you never know. And of course, you know, it's also important to take time and rest up, take vacation, and recharge your batteries a little bit because this market can, you know, you can get sort of burnt out a little bit on it. You can start getting a little impatient, a little stubborn. Finally, you break the ice, and then it's an immediate loser. So you can you can find yourself getting a little frustrated in this type of market. So it's not a bad idea to take the opportunity when it is slow. It's better to take a break when it's slow than when it's hot in terms of your opportunity cost. So it probably wouldn't be a bad week to just take 3 days off or take a long weekend. But, you know, do what you feel like. It's also a great time to study and be prepared for when things do pick back up. About 12 minutes to the opening bell. At 9:30 on YouTube, we'll premiere uh, I'll premiere a new episode on YouTube, so you guys will see that, those who are streaming. So we're going to be adding some of the episodes from the last trading summit over the next, well, probably over the next month. We'll be uploading them, a couple of weeks. So one of them is going to get uploaded today. And then, yeah, we'll just kind of keep uploading them periodically. ELYS penny stock. Yep. So we'll take the month of January off from the morning show, same as I did last year. And that'll be so I can focus on our new members of the community who are joining using the Trade 2023 coupon code. So we'll start the new year with a session on trader rehab. Try to get everyone off to a good start, thinking about risk first, profit second. So we'll do a 2-week trader rehab session. And then, we'll just try to stay really disciplined, get January off to a good start, stay focused. So avoid distractions, just have a good start. And then, we'll see how that carries us through the month of January. So those on YouTube, you can expect you'll see uploads periodically, recaps, things like that. And of course, you're welcome to join us if you'd like, but I'm sure you guys know that. You're always welcome. So you guys are welcome to check out our memberships here. The coupon code TRADE 2023 will save you 40% on your one-time membership fee. So you can look at the membership tiers here. We have the Warrior Starter, which is, that's the introductory level membership. Warrior Plus and then Warrior Pro. So these membership tiers give you access to classes, and then once you join the starter, you could add your chat room subscription or chat room and scans. Chat room scans and charts will be coming soon. So your one-time membership fee is sort of like your library card. It gives you access to these classes that you can log in and review anytime you want. And then we only offer trading tools to our members. So you have to have a membership of at least a starter to subscribe or enroll for any of our trading tools. So we want to make sure that people that are in the chat room and using the scanners understand how to use them. So that's where the curriculum will teach you how to use those tools. We also have a 6-week trader boot camp that's going to start in the new year. That's going to be led by Mike. So that'll be a back to basics trader boot camp that's going to run 6 weeks at the new year. So that's going to be especially helpful for traders that have gone through the curriculum but want to kind of really press the reset button in the new year. And it's also great for new members who want to take part in a 6-week curriculum that's going to be walking you through the Warrior Pro courses. So each week you'll have assigned chapters, and then you'll have touch points where you'll be able to meet with Mike as he goes through with you what you've been learning, what your goals are, and everything else. So that'll be 6 weeks starting in the new year as well. All right, so we've got about 4 minutes to the opening bell. The 97 a month, the 197 a month, those are just your monthly, essentially your monthly dues to maintain access to those trading tools. It's a monthly subscription. Your membership card for Starter, Plus, or Pro is a one-time membership fee. And then you can add, upgrade, or downgrade your tools at any time based on whatever you want to do. And so that's also true for former Warrior Pro members. If you're a former Warrior Starter, Warrior Pro member that joined at some point within the last 2 years, but then let your membership lapse, you can always add back the tools, and we'll consider that you've paid your one-time membership fee. All right, so 3 minutes to the opening bell. Yep, 97 a month includes essentially my morning show, except the broadcast to our members. Yep, so 97 a month, that would give you access to, it wouldn't give you access to the scanners, but it would give you access to the chat room, the news feed, and my audio video broadcast. Yes, there are promo codes for Warrior members that want to renew. If you go to your members dashboard, you'll see on the dashboard a link for renewal information, so check that out. All right, 2 minutes to the opening bell. So those on YouTube, thank you for tuning in here. We've got 3 morning shows left for 2022 before we go on winter break. So I'll see you guys back here tomorrow, and you'll be able to check out the premiere of a new YouTube video right at 9:30. All right, manage your risk, trade smart. 90 seconds to the bell. Looks like it's going to be another slow day, waiting for more volume to come into the market.